My name is Juliette Marchand, and 6 months ago, I walked into a quarterly strategy meeting at Caldwell Industries as their newest equity partner. My former fiancé Ethan sat 4 seats down, next to his wife, the boss's daughter he left me for 3 years earlier. Lawrence Caldwell introduced me as the investor who acquired 20% of the company. Ethan's face went through shock, disbelief, then panic. The woman he abandoned for social climbing now outranked him structurally. His wife's father was my business partner. That reversal required no gloating, just presence. Graceful, empowered, elevated. We met at 26, dated 3 years, got engaged. Then Ethan joined Caldwell Industries and met Catherine Caldwell, the boss's daughter. Within months, he was breaking our engagement. He had feelings for Catherine. She understood his ambitions, came from a world he wanted to join. I was wonderful, he said, but I lacked the polish and connections his future required. Catherine's family moved in circles that needed certain background. I didn't have that. It would limit his growth. Better to acknowledge it now. I was devastated. We had built 3 years together, made plans, shared dreams. He discarded it all for career advancement disguised as romance. But after grief came clarity. Anger became motivation. Ethan left because I wasn't connected enough. I would prove that assessment catastrophically wrong. Not for him, for myself. I enrolled in an executive MBA program, nights and weekends while working full-time, studied finance, strategy, operations, met classmates who were executives at major companies, built my network deliberately with people who had access and influence. After 18 months, I graduated with honors and transformed connections. I was no longer entry-level marketer. I was strategic thinker with executive education and powerful network. One connection led to consulting work. Former classmate ran investment advisory firm. They needed someone who understood marketing and operations. I joined as consultant within 6 months, full-time. Within a year, junior partner. The firm specialized in mid-market manufacturing investments. We identified undervalued companies, improved operations, increased value. I excelled at operational analysis, seeing inefficiencies, proposing improvements that worked. Companies listened because recommendations delivered results. 3 years after the breakup, our firm evaluated potential investments. Caldwell Industries appeared on the list. Strong fundamentals but operational inefficiencies. Leadership aging. Lawrence Caldwell was 68, thinking about succession. No clear plan beyond eventually handing company to Catherine. She was capable but lacked broad experience. Company needed strategic partnership, fresh perspective, capital for modernization. Perfect opportunity. I didn't mention my Ethan connection, just analyzed objectively, recommended investment. Have you ever transformed heartbreak into career breakthrough? Share your story in the comments. We approached Caldwell with proposal. Strategic investment for 20% equity, $5 million plus operational consulting. Lawrence was cautious, wanted to meet our team. I attended initial meeting. Lawrence asked intelligent questions, evaluated track record, seemed impressed. Asked about my background. I explained my MBA, operational experience, manufacturing understanding. He nodded approvingly, said I reminded him of his daughter. Negotiations took 4 months, multiple meetings, due diligence. Lawrence wanted assurance we understood his vision. We demonstrated commitment, showed case studies, proved our approach preserved culture while improving results. Lawrence agreed to terms, $5 million for 20% equity, board seat for me, quarterly strategic meetings, ongoing consulting, deal closed. I became equity partner in company where Ethan worked. Company owned by family he married into. He had no idea until announcement. Caldwell sent internal memo announcing new investment partnership, included my name and title, partner, Marchand Advisory Group, board member, Caldwell Industries. Ethan saw the memo, called me that evening. First contact in 3 years, asked if it was really me. I confirmed. He asked why I didn't mention it. I said business decision, not personal. He said it felt personal. I said investment made sense, regardless of history.
Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Turn on bell notification to stay updated for more revenge stories.
He should focus on work. I would focus on improving performance. First strategy meeting was masterclass in composure. I arrived prepared, reviewed operational data, identified 3 improvement areas, presented recommendations clearly. Lawrence listened appreciatively. Catherine participated actively, sharp and strategic. Ethan said little, just watched me evaluate his employer's strategy. Woman he deemed not polished enough was now assessing company operations. After meeting, Lawrence asked to speak privately, said my presentation was excellent, wanted me more involved. Could I consult weekly? Focus on operations improvement? I agreed. This deepened my role, made me essential to leadership. I would work closely with Lawrence, Catherine, entire executive team, including Ethan. Over the following year, I transformed Caldwell's operations, streamlined production, reduced costs, improved quality. Revenue grew 18%. Profit margins expanded. Lawrence was thrilled. Catherine was impressed. She asked me to mentor her, said I had approach to business she admired, strategic but pragmatic. We started meeting monthly. She was intelligent, eager to learn. I genuinely enjoyed working with her. She became professional friend, which complicated things. Ethan struggled with new dynamic. His wife's father valued me. His wife sought my guidance. I was structurally important while he remained mid-level manager. He married into this family for advancement, but I achieved actual influence through capability. During meetings, Lawrence asked my opinion frequently, deferred to my expertise. Ethan's suggestions were politely acknowledged, then tabled pending my analysis. Hierarchy was clear. Catherine eventually learned our history, asked if it was awkward. I said business was business. Personal history, irrelevant. She appreciated that maturity, understanding I could have declined this investment entirely. I chose to engage professionally despite personal history. That commanded respect. 2 years after initial investment, Lawrence announced succession plan. Catherine would become CEO with a co-CEO, someone with operational expertise. He asked if I would consider it. Equal partnership with Catherine running company. Extraordinary opportunity. Career-defining. Also deeply ironic. I would be co-CEO where my ex worked. Where he climbed by marriage. I would outrank them through merit. I accepted, not for revenge, because it was exceptional opportunity. World-class company, talented co-leader, meaningful work. Fact that Ethan would witness was reality, not goal, just consequence. When announcement came, board approved unanimously. Catherine was thrilled. Ethan processed that his ex would be his CEO. The elevation wasn't revenge exactly. I built career through education and strategic work. Happened to intersect with his company. His discomfort was his problem. I focused on leading, creating value, making impact. He was background character, not protagonist. That realization was probably painful, but pain was self-inflicted. He chose to leave someone capable for someone connected. Discovered connection matters less than capability. Ethan left me because I wasn't polished or connected enough. 3 years later, I'm co-CEO of his company, partner with his father-in-law, mentor to his wife. What he wanted through marriage, I achieved through merit. That's not revenge, that's irony. Beautiful, elegant, undeniable irony. Walking into meetings, making decisions, leading, while he watches, that's empowering, that's graceful, that's revenge elevated so high he has to look up to see where you went. The kind that improves you while proving them wrong about who you always were. They just couldn't see it. Now they can't miss it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel to watch more revenge and inspiring stories that will make you excited like this one. Where are you watching from? Drop your country in the comments and let us know what you think about this story.
Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Turn on bell notification to stay updated for more revenge stories.